Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off.
We expected more of a crowd, so we got
That's fine. I think a lot of the crowd came yesterday down at Westfield.
yeah, we couldn't get in last night.
I know. Yeah, sorry. We tried to do the best. We moved it to a bigger venue.
Yeah, but
We're at the mercy of Capitol Police, you know, and they are in town.
what's the capacity here?
107 or 160.
Oh,
So will we be able to park here?
Yeah, sure. And then please write your question on there, and then once you go through screening, the question then will go to our constituent services person. And then if you are called to ask your question, we will ask that you speak into the microphone and do that. And so you will have the opportunity to speak. Give 5 to her.
Need a phone number.
You don't need a phone number at all. And subscribe is just if you want to be in our newsletter and do that. So.
When is she going to start sending newsletters? I've never received an email from her.
We have them all the time.
Then there must be something wrong with your website, because I've never received a newsletter, and I've signed up, and as I said, I've emailed you and I've emailed her office. So I have to go directly to her website or to her Twitter or to her Facebook that nobody responds
If you put it
to.
on an email right now, then we are loading them all in. So.
Okay, thank you. I'll give you my phone number too. I'd love text message updates.
Oh, you got mine. You got it. Okay. Okay, thank you.
Totally understand. So you're not letting people in that aren't from the district?
No, we're trying not to let people in that are not from the district. There are many national groups that try to crash it that are being paid, and that's not what these
Nobody is
chapters are
being
for.
paid to be here. If somebody was, I would know about it, and I would definitely be getting paid. You guys sound so goofy. Wish that you would quit lying to yourselves and lying to everybody else. Probably make our government work a lot better. And let's see here, 765 322. It's like, honestly, you have no reason not to listen to your constituents. Oh wait, here, finish this. So we fill this out and then we bring it back up here to you guys?
When you go through
Okay.
screening, there will be a table that you will drop that in with our constituent services person.
Okay, and then how
That
is
is
it?
the ticket to get in.
I get that. Now, how are the questions drawn? Like, is it like a bingo ball, or was it like a box, like I had suggested the other day?
No, they're sorted, and then the person within the category.
So how are we supposed to trust you guys to sort questions?
You'll be watching it happen.
There's a moderator who's not even associated with the Congresswoman.
And he's a Democrat.
Who is,
You say it like, oh, Democrats are evil, as though the Republican Party isn't
saying it's
Nazis.
evil. He's a nonpartisan situation at this point.
Okay. If it's a nonpartisan situation, then why was it relevant to bring up that he was a Democrat?
Because we want to say that
Who
it's
said that I was a
nonpartisan.
Democrat? Why do you
not saying
automatically
they are.
assume I'm with a group? So, see, and that's the problem. You guys are divisive. I come here, I bring bread, I bring flowers, I bring gifts, like literally like 3 fucking wise men, and you get mad because I say a word, because I'm upset, as we should be, that there is a war going on, and that I agree with Victoria that we need to do something to stop this war, because if not, he is going to attack us as well. And it's like, you sit here and you turn your nose to me. You have no respect whatsoever. Good morning. Do you have a question? Because you better go over there and get a card.
do I need to get a card?
Yeah.
Vibrant town hall, but hopefully beyond vibrant we'll be able to have a conversation. So I first want to start it with Chief Sloan, plus maybe can lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Can we please have you pledge us in the pledge?
I pledge
flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all!
And I want to thank all of the police officers and all military people in the room. Can we stand up? I would like to thank for your service to our nation. I would like to thank you. I also would like to thank Prosecutor Hoffman for agreeing to kind of moderate. Normally we don't have that, but I felt like normally my team does it, but I want to make sure I'll give you a quick update. He will tell about few things, but generally he will collect questions, make sure that we have not redundancy and can cover questions, that hopefully we'll cover all of your issues. I will stay a little bit at the end. I will leave some time at the end so you can come to me or my team to be able to ask any specific questions. I actually have David from my team. He's running Constituent Services. He's in Noblesville. I also have Nick and Jessica. Jessica is right there. They're actually here in Muncie location. We have a good team, and he's been working actually for my two predecessors, so he's very good and have a lot of issues. Hopefully we can be helpful, regardless if we support or vote for me or not. We still have to serve all of you, and we do it. My team does a great job to help in with a variety of federal agencies. I think we have little handouts on that. So while prosecutor is going to mention a few things, and I wanted to have someone that not from the team, so we're trying to be not biased, and he's not even Republican, but hopefully we can agree on that. Well, it's but hopefully we'll have this conversation. So he will update on a few things. I would like to handle that, and then I will get a few issues I'll cover and update you at the beginning, which I think I get a lot of questions, and then we are going to have you ask questions, or he will ask. But thank you so much. But thank you for being here. Thank you, prosecutor, for being here. I appreciate it. Thank you.
My name is Eric Hoffman. I'm the prosecuting attorney of Delaware County. Today you will have the opportunity to ask your elected congresswoman questions, make comments, and any concerns you may have. But in order to ensure a respectful and productive discussion, because we do have limited time, everybody should adhere to the following rules of conduct. Disruptive behavior will not be tolerated, and any violations will result in a structured warning system, potentially leading to being expelled from the event. The general rules of conduct are that all attendees must treat event staff, law enforcement, and each other with courtesy and respect. Shouting, interrupting, or talking over each other is not permitted. Keep questions or comments relevant to the discussion. Hate speech, threats, or personal insults will not be tolerated. All attendees must follow the instructions of the event moderator, which is myself, and the security personnel. Any form of physical aggression or destruction of property will result in immediate removal. If there are issues or disruptions, remember we have limited time. The police officers will give you a verbal warning, or staff will, and then if the disruption continues to where we cannot continue with the town hall, you may be asked to leave the room. So with that, welcome to Muncie.
Well, thank you. It's nice to have a prosecutor to moderate, but let me update. I don't know if you want to just kind of get ready with the questions, and I will, is it working? Okay, I will walk and give you quick updates, So there are a few things that happen right now in Congress, and there are things we might agree, some things we disagree, but we have to agree with our numbers, and this number actually created by Congressional Budget Office, and some of you maybe attended my town halls in August. I talk about our unsustainable fiscal situation, but actually Congressional Budget Office is not liked by Republicans very much right now, so, but because, they're not perfect, but if we wouldn't have them, we all would be in trouble, because we need to be good with your money, because if we don't have the money, the country goes bankrupt. We will not be able to provide services that we need to provide, and we need to do better. So as you can see, I'll just go quickly. Our spending for 24 was $7 trillion, and our revenue $5. Obviously, we have a $2 trillion shortfall. Actually, our spending increased significantly within last 5 years. Total spending jumped from 4.5 trillion to 7. That's a huge jump in spending. And a lot of the spending didn't go to the causes of health in the country. There are a lot of big monopolies in DC that becoming very wealthy and healthy, but Americans are not. So we have to stay dealing with this situation, and at least dealing with fraud and abuse in the system. Used to be bipartisan issue. It used to be big issues that actually President Obama legislated government efficiency, major legislation. You know, and a lot of his allies used to talk about it. Unfortunately, everything very political. Now everything that Republicans do about fraud is becoming political, and we don't get support. But we'll still need to do it because the country is in trouble. If you look at our national debt numbers, we are reaching, 36 trillion debt. The level of the Well, the reality is, if we take all assets from the richest, we'll not even cover a shortfall. So let's just
But here's the thing.
let's just talk about that.
Miss Victoria.
Let's just talk about that.
I have a question.
Is going to get the level
This is
that
ridiculous.
we are going to have a calamity of the economy. All the $1 trillion.
What does it matter if we're going to war? What does the economy matter if we go to war?
If we refinance all of this debt, with almost half of revenue will be spent on interest. Three major funds are going insolvent, and if we don't deal with them, we're going to have huge cuts, and we try to avoid it because we need to keep promises to the people. We need to make sure that we can keep these promises to the people. If we don't do something very soon, everyone will be taxed very heavily, and we have to avoid that because I'm going to tell you what we're going to do. Can you please listen to me? Thank you so much. And then the last question.
Let's be respectful, please.
We're going to get 3 things.
Unless you want her to tell you to shut up, don't tell her to shut up.
I'm asking you guys to listen to me.
And I agree.
So, 3 things that we're planning to, I always tell the truth.
No, you don't.
So, you might not like it, but the truth is hard. We are going bankrupt. The truth is hard.
The truth
Your
is
money
also
wasted
hard.
for wrong causes. And government is sending blank checks all over the world, all over a lot of special interest group, and doesn't even know who authorizes spending. That's a tough reality, and I'm talking as a CPA who spent over a decade in finances. So I have actually expertise in that. I got an audit in Big Four public accounting, so I'm talking you with actual expertise. But let me tell you.
Yeah, you honestly think we were done.
President Trump is trying to accomplish 2 things. Number one, he is going to try, be able to grow the economy, to keep the tax.
Again, what does it matter if we're at war?
Make sure that we have good energy policy, and we have economic growth, and also help people with low income to pay less taxes so they can deal with very.
You would rather the low-income people be starving.
Ma'am, please don't
No, I'm not. I've been here for hours.
Have a chance to talk, okay? Please don't disrupt.
Actually, I have
Now
not.
that you
Has anybody had a chance to talk? No! We are trying to show respect to you and listen, but we haven't had a chance to talk.
Listen to you screaming at me. Let's be respectful.
So you can throw chairs at people and you can call people retards, but we're wrong for being upset because you are tearing apart our country.
I'll just wait until you stop screaming. Let me just wait until this lady stops screaming. And
How about this? How about this? I raised my hand. I would like to say, for a moment, do not touch me. Do not touch me. I will not calm down. I will not calm down. Do not fucking touch me. Get away from me. I have called. I have emailed. I have texted. I have asked. We as an American people are upset that our Congress will not do their job. You talk about money? Yeah, you're right. You yourself have said that all of the people pay in blood. All of the people pay in blood. All of the people pay in blood. My husband's blood, the veterans' blood, your people's blood. I came here and yesterday to break bread with you. I brought you bread because I don't want to fucking yell. I want to be nice.
Okay, ma'am. Listen,
But what does the money matter? When we're at war? No. Get the fuck off me! Get the fuck off me! Welcome to America! I am. Let's go.
Hey, not behaving. Out your way.
You're not my fucking dad! Break it with me!
You're gonna go to jail.
I don't give a shit!
Okay.
The whole fucking country is going to hell, and you want me to be scared of you? I'm not fucking scared of you! Arrest me, you fucking fascist!
We're not trying to.
You're trying to silence the people!
You're yelling.
Because you are trying to silence the fucking people! Yeah! Make America gay again.
Oh yeah.
Woo! Woo! That's what I did too.
You just got kicked out of there. Oh my God. As soon as he jumped up on that table and grabbed you, I jumped up and they were like, oh, they freaked out.
I told people.
Were you kicked out?
I was. I was. Good job. Hi.
So everybody can hear you. Snapping like good disobedience. I love it. People are great. Some good trouble.
All right. I'm good. Hold on 1 second. Okay, we're on. Okay. Here. There you go. Yeah. I'm Morgan.
Hi, Morgan. I'm Mary. Nice to meet you.
Mary. Wait, are you in the signal group?
Yeah. But not the Mary you're probably thinking of. I'm not very.
Are you M-A-R-I?
Nope.
Nope. There's so many Marys. There's so many Marys. Okay.
I'm trying to get help. See,
Yes.
there's a big sign down there. Well, I want to get some people with vet signs.
Yeah,
Stand
I was gonna tell it. You got it.
vet sign. Yeah.
You want to see what I was wearing under my shirt? Ah, I'm taking that symbol back. They can eat it.
One of us.
I tried. I tried.
I don't know how to organize anything. I just got
Your story. My story is your story. I don't wanna. My story is your story. I think that when I came in here, I really tried to have faith. I really tried to have faith that maybe if we broke bread with our Congress people, that maybe if we brought them flowers that symbolized hope and new beginnings, that they would be willing to listen. And after standing here since 7 o'clock this morning, and that's not special. People have literally marched on highways.
We hear you, dear.
Exactly. I tried to talk to both Karen and Jessica, and they turned their nose up at me. And when I asked them just how long we were going to give this administration a chance, you know, it only took Hitler 100 days, and you want to know what they told me? Don't have 90! They have 90 days before all of a sudden they're no longer in charge. So how long are we going to let them destroy our country? When do the scales of justice tip in the favor of all of those who have been oppressed by the fucking fascists in that village? I have privilege. I have privilege because I know that you and her and you and you and you, yes, beautiful girl, you deserve a future. And Victoria Spartz might go in there and she might say, they're taking the future of the children. Yeah, you're right. She signed the bill to dismantle the Department of Education. She votes against our veterans. She votes against the members of the LGBTQIA community. She votes against women like herself. I have tried to have grace and understanding. And I sat there for hours for her to tell me that they'll listen. I raised my hand. And the only thing that I wanted to know is why does she give such a shit about the money when in her own words, a crazy
Thank you, honey.
I don't know. I don't know. I was in there for maybe 5 minutes before I couldn't stand it anymore. I just.
Corvina's okay?
I have too much time on my hands.
Corvina's okay?
Send greatly over there, and I'm sure that they will come back over or he'll just go. All right. Love you guys. Thank you so much. Bye. I woke up at 6:45 because my kids, they go, I have to be up at 6:45 every morning to take my kids to school for now. So I figured I had no excuse as to why I couldn't get my butt up early before sunrise to be out here, have some eyes on the ground, try to talk to them at the table, and they stick their nose up at you, and they just, they make it impossible. They really do make it impossible, and I just don't.
Professional. They don't have to answer anything.
And it's sad because there are people like me, people like Jackson, who I believe is still inside, if you haven't heard about Jackson, who's running against Victoria. We do take the time to listen. It's not that complicated. In fact, I told them 2 days ago when they sent out the email that Katie Porter, who's running for governor of California, she has people write down questions. We're not opposed to that, but what we want is to make sure that the questions are answered fairly. I said, please put them in a box, pull them out of a box at random, and they said, oh, that's a good idea. I just sat in there for an hour and a half for them to sort through the questions, for her to continue to talk about the fiscal situation of the country. And it's like, legitimately, what does it matter if we're going to go to war? Whether it's a civil war or a world war, we don't have money. We don't care about the fiscal situation. We care about the people.
And it continues to cut what the government should be, and those people aren't going to have it. What do you think they're going to do? They cut my Social Security, watch me out. They give me white coupons as much as you give me.
Well, and that's one thing, but it's like I try to see both sides of the situation. I try to do my research before I come in here. And there's a lot of things like, my kids go to school, they have school shooter drills. We have issues with people coming in, and the school's going on lockdown. They come home, they're crying. You know, thankfully my 7-year-old doesn't understand that the lockdown is for a school shooter. She just realizes that she was in the middle of recess. She has to get off the swing, and she's got to go hide in the shed. She's sitting here telling me one kid can't run fast enough, and the teacher's picking him up. And I'm like, these teachers can't hear every single student. But on the flip side, I'm also going, well, I also understand her position that she grew up in a country without access to weapons to defend herself. She wants the people to be able to defend themselves. If 18-year-olds can sign up to go to war, why can't they purchase a gun? It's not, we can't even open the door to have a conversation about the common sense aspect of it because we get the runaround.